Hey folks, Comic Book Man here with your Shipshape update for Wednesday, the 23rd of May, 2018. This is our 1244th week of Altering Your Reality. And when you come down to your full-service comic book store, Alternate Reality, this coming Wednesday at 7 a.m., that's right, 7 a.m., you will find 231 brand new and returning items on the rack and ready to go for your shopping convenience. Now, of those 231 items, 171 are brand new comics, and they are all 15% off all week long while supplies last here at the store. That's a total savings of $104.34 if you bought every single one of them. You won't do that, but come on down and get your piece of that pie. And of those 171 books, 15 of them will be brand new first issues. And of course, all first issues are first day sale here at the store, which means they're 25% off first day they come out. So all day Wednesday, you'll save 25% off on all 15 first issues. That's a $15.22 savings just for you. Now, of all those books that I just mentioned, only 12 of them will be kids' books or all ages books this week. Some are returning. Most of them are new. And the kids' book of the week for this week is Adventure Time, Beginning of the End, number 1 of 3. This is a 3-issue miniseries, $3.99 cover price. You will pay $2.99 all week long while supplies last. Finn breaks a promise that he doesn't remember making, and the reason he doesn't remember making it is because he made it to Chronologis Rex, the Time Baron, and it's a time paradox storyline. You could say Finn has an adventure in time. Get it? Adventure in time, Adventure Time. This book, like I said, it's one of a 3-part miniseries. Goes on sale this week. Stop by and pick it up. Comes with 2 variant covers. This one, which is, they're both kind of odd, but this one, as you may notice, Finn is missing a nose here on this cover. Went somewhere. And the other cover is even odder. It's this. Okay. So, anyway, 25% off all week long while supplies last. Time for the top 10 list. Top 10 list always starts with number 10 at the bottom, works our way up to number 1 at the top. Our number 10 book for this week is Star Wars Annual, number 4. This is a continuity implant. This issue is supposed to take place just before issue number 8 for the regular Star Wars series. And it stars Sana Starros, who is one of those ne'er-do-well smugglers like Han Solo, and she runs afoul of this guy right here, Darth Vader. Pick this up. This will be 15% off all week long. Coming in at number 9, Star Wars. Number 48, Star Wars Annual, Star Wars. This is part 5, Mutiny on Mauna Kea, and more beautiful Salvador Larroca art. And you have the added bonus in this issue of seeing C-3PO get all pimped out. I swear to God, he does. You'll have to buy the book to find out, but he does. If you ever want to see what C-3PO would look like as a pimp, this is your issue. Coming at number 8, Incredible Hulk number 717, World War Hulk 2, Part 4. This is the final issue of the series. It's the final fate of Amadeus Cho. Find out what happens to Amadeus. Find out what happens to his Hulk persona. Find out what happens with this series, because it is over with after this. The Immortal Hulk is coming, and that's Bruce Banner. That ain't Amadeus Cho. But everything gets wrapped up at the end in a nice, neat little bow, and we're all set for Bruce Banner in the next book. Coming in at number 7, X-Men Gold, number 28, Till Death Do Us Part, Part 3. Colossus is still trapped in space. Kitty and the rest of the X-Men are still trying to rescue him, and they're still fighting aliens. It's more fighting in space. That's about all I can tell you about it. It will be 15% off all week long. Coming in at number 6, the next of the Hunt for Wolverine books, Mystery of Madnapur, number 1. 4-issue miniseries like all the rest of them. This is the girl book. All the women that Wolverine has come in contact with over the years in one form or another are assembled in this book as they go to Madripoor out in Southeast Asia, and they try to find Wolverine because they think he might be out there somewhere. This comes with 2 variant covers, this one and this one. And both of them, because they're first issues, will be 25% off New Comic Wednesday, 15% off the rest of the week. Don't miss out. Coming in at number 5, Executive Assistant Iris Primer. This is a quarter comic. This is yet another of the Aspen Comic quarter comics reintroducing their mainstay characters for you. They also shipped the first issue of this book this week, which I didn't order nearly as many of because it wasn't a quarter. But if you've ever had any interest at all in Executive Assistant Iris, what makes her an executive assistant? and how she can kill people in so many wonderful ways. This is the book for you. It's only a quarter, and all week long it will be on sale at 15% off on the rack. Next week, I'll sticker it, and it'll be free on the rack, but it'll be stickered. So if you want a non-stickered copy, come in this week and blow 25 cents, 15% off on this book. Otherwise, pick it up for free next week with a sticker on it. Coming in at number 4, Detective Comics 981, Batman Eternal, the finale, the end, the last part. The AI OMAC reality wraps up. Tim Drake comes to terms with himself. All's right by the end of this thing, but they all have to go through hell in order to get there. This comes with 2 variant covers, this beautiful, almost virgin cover of Batman and the Bat Signal, and the standard comic book cover. Both of them will be 15% off all week long. Coming in at number 3, Justice League No Justice, Part 3 of 4. This is the Wonder Woman team. Wonder Woman team. And, of course, the Wonder Woman tree goes and confronts the Tree of Wonder. Big surprise. Also, the Planet Colo has a bad day, so you might want to pick it up for that. This is a third of 4 issues, 15% off all week long. Coming in at number 2, 25% off all week long. This is our book of the week. Black Panther number 1. Intergalactic Empire of Wakanda begins here. Ta-Nehisi Coates gets cosmic with T'Challa. I assume this is either a parallel timeline or alternate reality future for Black Panther, because Wakanda has become a sprawling intergalactic empire in this thing. This comes with 3 variant covers. The standard cover, actually 4. The standard cover, this cover, which actually is pretty cool. A couple of kids looking up at the Black Panther poster going, "That's me!" It comes in black and white, and it comes in color, or at least some color. The kids are in color, and the poster's blue. And it comes with this really nice cover, which I used as the head of the newsletter for this week. All of these will be 25% off while supplies last all week long here at the store. One of each. Only one. For 25% off. Second one's 15% off, but you get it 25% off. And finally, our number 1 book for the week is Invincible Iron Man number 600, Search for Tony Stark finale. This is also Brian Michael Bendis' finale on Tony Stark, Iron Man. He wraps up all of his storylines in this thing. The Doctor Doom stuff's wrapped up. What happens to Tony in the future, as far as Bendis is concerned, is wrapped up. And Rhodey comes back, and a bunch of Iron Man armors are featured in this thing. Great big knockdown slobber knocker fight between a lot of Iron Man's old villains, and Iron Man and Tony faces off with his parents. All this and more. This will be 15% off all week long here at the store. Comes with 2 covers. This cover and a blank cover, which you can take to a con and have somebody do a sketch on it. Like I said, 25 or 15% off all week long here at the store. Sales for this week. It's still May, and the hero of the month for May is still Deadpool, and all my Deadpool trays are still 25% off. Couple of days left. Ends at the end of the month. If you want 25% off Deadpool trays, trade paperbacks, time to get it in gear and get down here. They won't be 25% off starting the 1st of June. That will be someone else who I haven't figured out yet. Memorial Day sale is going to be this Monday, which is Memorial Day, of course, 28th of May. It'll be a BOGO sale. Buy 1 trade paperback, you get a second trade paperback half off. So if you buy a $35 trade, you can get a second $35 trade or $20 trade or $29.95 trade. Equal lesser value for half off cover price. So stop on down, and you can make it a cheap one too. You can make it a $12.99 trade and get another $12.99 trade for half off. Doesn't matter to me. But that's all my trade paperbacks except for this week's shipping. They'll all be buy 1, get a second one half off. Special hours on Memorial Day. I'll be here from 12 to 5 because it's Memorial Day. So after 5 o'clock, I'm gone. So don't come at 6 or 7 because I won't be here. It's a holiday. And finally, let me remind you that the Alternate Reality Podcast number 73, The Walking Dead, is still up. Haven't had a chance to update number 74. 74 will have the added bonus of good old JR's review of Avengers Infinity War. Once I get that thing up, this is order week for me, so nothing's going to go up this week. I am hip deep in the order for the previews. And by the way, previews catalog is due this coming Thursday. If you want to make a previews order, you'll have to the end of the day Thursday to make it. Stop on down, order something out of the catalog. It's the only way I can ensure that you're actually going to get something that you want in the future is by ordering it. And that's it. Don't finish her out of here. Be sure to stop off the store's website, myalternatereality.com, where you can find all of the shipping. You can find Bo's News, JR's reviews, Vito Carly's reviews, and much, much more. Like I said, myalternatereality.com. And until next time, this is Comic Book Man saying, have yourself a great week. Have a happy Memorial Day as best as you can on Memorial Day. Some people, it's a very sad day, which is perfectly understandable. But come on down to the store if you want to pick up some trades. And until next time, bye!